Deuteronomy Chapter 29. These are the words of the covenant that Yahweh commanded Moshe to make with the people of Yisra'el in the land of Moab, besides the covenant that he had made with them at Horev. And Moshe commanded all Yisra'el and said to them, You have seen all that Yahweh did before your eyes in the land of Mitsrayim, to Pharaoh and to all his servants and to all his land, the great trials that your eyes saw, the signs and those great wonders. But to this day Yahweh has not given you a heart to understand, or eyes to see, or ears to hear. I have led you 40 years in the wilderness. Your clothes have not worn out on you, and your sandals have not worn off your feet. You have not eaten bread, and you have not drunk wine or strong drink, that you may know that I am Yahweh your Elohim. And when you came to this place, Sihon the king of Heshbon and Og the king of Bashan came out against us to battle, but we defeated them. We took their land and gave it for an inheritance to the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of the Menashshites. Therefore keep the words of this covenant and do them, that you may prosper in all that you do. You are standing today, all of you, before Yahweh your Elohim, the heads of your tribes, your elders, and your officers, all the men of Yisra'el, your little ones, your wives, and the sojourner who is in your camp, from the one who chops your wood to the one who draws your water, so that you may enter into the sworn covenant of Yahweh your Elohim, which Yahweh your Elohim is making with you today, that he may establish you today as his people, and that he may be your Elohim, as he promised you, and as he swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Yitzhak, and to Yaakov. It is not with you alone that I am making the sworn covenant, but with whoever is standing here with us today before Yahweh our Elohim, and with whoever is not here with us today. You know how we lived in the land of Mitsrayim, and how we came through the midst of the nations through which you passed. And you have seen their detestable things, their idols of wood and stone, of silver and gold, which were among them. Beware, lest there be among you a man or a woman or clan or tribe, whose heart is turning away today from Yahweh our Elohim to go and serve the Els of those nations. Beware, lest there be among you a root bearing poisonous and bitter fruit, one who, when he hears the words of the sworn covenant, blesses himself in his heart, saying, I shall be safe, though I walk in the stubbornness of my heart. This will lead to the sweeping away of moist and dry alike. Yahweh will not be willing to forgive him, but rather the anger of Yahweh and his jealousy will smoke against that man, and the curses written in this book will settle upon him, and Yahweh will blot out his name from under the Shamayim. And Yahweh will single him out from all the tribes of Yisrael for calamity, in accordance with all the curses of the covenant written in this book of the Torah. And the next generation, your children who rise up after you, and the foreigner who comes from a far land will say, when they see the afflictions of that land, and the sickness with which Yahweh has made it sick, the whole land burned out with brimstone and salt, nothing sown and nothing growing, where no plant can sprout, an overthrow like that of Sodom and Amorah, Admah and Savoyim, which Yahweh overthrew in his anger and wrath. All the nations will say, Why has Yahweh done this to the land? What caused the heat of this great anger? Then the people will say, It is because they abandoned the covenant of Yahweh, the Elohim of their fathers, which he made with them, and he brought them out of the land of Mitsrayim, and went and served other Els and worshipped them, Els whom they had not known, and whom he had not allotted to them. Therefore the anger of Yahweh was kindled against this land, bringing upon it all the curses written in this book. And Yahweh uprooted them from their land in anger and fury and great wrath, and cast them into another land, as they are this day. The secret things belong to Yahweh our Elohim, but the things that are revealed belong to us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this Torah. Amen.